Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm very excited to show you guys something today. So what I have to show you guys is in this box right here. I will be doing a first impressions on the new Lunar Beauty by Manny MUA Life's a Drag palette. I haven't opened my package at all whatsoever. So without me rambling any further, let's go ahead and get started with this first impression / review. I'm just gonna open the box right here. Let me make sure I don't show you guys my address. Alright, so as you can tell, it comes in a black box. And let's see what it looks like on the inside, if I can open it. Okay, so this is what it looks like on the inside. It says Lunar Beauty right here. It's very pretty. I like the pink on the inside. And it comes with this info card right here with the promotional picture on this side. And inside the package is the palette. It's nice and bubble wrapped. So let me get to the important part. Oh, it has a little sticker right here, so I'm assuming that comes in all of it. I really like the detail of the packaging so far, so let's go ahead and open this. Alright guys, so this is the palette right here. Actually, this is pretty big of a palette. So let's talk about pricing for a second before I actually show you the colors and things like that. So pricing for the palette is $45, and with shipping and all that, it cost me about $50 or so to get it shipped to me. Now shipping, I ordered about a week ago, and it came, the original shipping date was actually the 9th, which I was kind of surprised. I was really early, but then the shipping updated and it said it'd be delivered to me on the 12th, which is tomorrow, but it actually shipped today, which is the 11th, which is really good. So I'm really excited. Shipping didn't take long whatsoever. Oh wow, so this is the packaging right here. It's like nice and like holographic, I guess you could say. Like this is definitely hollow. I believe this is Manny's eyes right here. This is actually really cool. I love the detailing on the packaging. But let me go ahead and open up the palette so you guys can see what it looks like on the inside. So this is the palette on the inside. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 colors. And you also have a brush. And it comes with a little plastic film over top to protect the shadows. So first things first, let's look at this brush, if I can get it out. It actually feels pretty good of a brush. Kind of reminds me of the Wet n Wild brushes. Definitely reminds me of the Wet n Wild brushes. Alright, so what I'm going to do for you guys is I'm going to swatch each of the colors. I'm going to do a finger swatch and I'm going to do a brush swatch so that you guys can kind of get an idea of how the pigmentation is. So let's get into these swatches. Alright guys, so this is the palette. So for swatches, like I said, we're going to do a brush swatch and then we're going to do a finger swatch next. So we're going to do the top row first and then we're going to do the bottom row next. So I'm just going to do it right on my arm. So we're going to start with the color Cake Face first, and I'm just using a flat brush. So right on my hand, this is the color Cake Face with a brush swatch. There we go. And next to it is going to be the finger swatch. Alright, so next we're going to go into this color. This is the color Sickening. And we're just going to do another brush swatch. And then we're going to do a finger swatch. Dipping in again. This is the color Hunty. And I'm going to place that color right here. Now be mindful guys, I am placing this on hairy skin. So I mean the pigmentation could be compromised just a little bit, but it's still showing up pretty well. So far I am actually impressed with these shadows. But that is the color Hunty right there. That is the brush swatch and this is the finger swatch, and they're both pretty much the same. This is Beat. Last but not least, we have this color right here, this like seafoamy green, and this is the color Kiki. So far this shade seems to be the most sheer other than the white. The white seems a little bit more pigmented than this color right here, if you can kind of compare, but the finger swatch of this color is better than the white. So this is the first row right here, all on my arm. So these are all the colors from the second row in all of their gloriness. So far with these eyeshadows, the brush swatches and the finger swatches are pretty consistent. They're pretty much the same. Whether you're using your fingers or whether you're using the brush, the swatches are gonna come out the same, but that does not tell me how they actually perform on the eyelids. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to do a little look for you guys and tell you guys how I like the palette. So far I really like it. It's a really good, well-rounded palette. It has a nice, a nice array of colors. You have, your basic colors right here, and then you have your more bold colorfuls on the other end. But let's see how it performs, and I will give my final thoughts at the end of the video. Alright guys, so let's get into making a look out of this palette. So I can tell you right now, the only thing so far that I don't like about the palette is the mirror. I personally don't like when palettes have the little design whatever over the mirror, so not really a big fan of the mirror, but I can live without a mirror. So I'm just going to use my little trusty mirror right here. The shade that I'm going to go into first is I'm going to go into the shade Hunty and mix a little bit of Mug in there as well, just to create a nice transition shade. So I'm just going to put that right in my crease, a little bit above my real crease. So far there's not a lot of fallout with the shadows, which is good. At least the neutral kind of safe colors, there's no fallout, but we'll see with the more brighter colors if there's any fallout with those. But so far everything's blending out pretty well. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into the color Snatched, because I want to add some more, like a reddish tone to my crease. These colors are blending out pretty well into each other so far, so that's a big plus. But definitely congratulations to Manny on making this first palette. It is definitely, a successful thing when you come out with a product and launch it and it does really well. And the thing about Manny MUA is that, like he said in his video, he made this palette for people to really be creative and be themselves. And that's what I try to tell everyone in my day, everyday life, is at the end of the day, be yourself, because at the end of the day, people are gonna judge you every day, no matter how good you are, how bad you are. So, I definitely like the message that he is giving with this palette, is just to kind of be your best creative self. So now I'm just gonna take a clean blending brush and I'm just gonna go into the color Sickening. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to deepen up my outer V area, and I'm going to use the color right here, which is Trade. I'm literally just going to tuck that into the outer portion of my lid and blend it into the crease a little bit. So we're going to take the color Beat, and that was that kind of iridescent pinky blue shade. So I'm going to take that and place it on my lid. That is really pretty. Really pretty. And there's not a lot of fallout whatsoever with this. So definitely really good. So I just want to add a little bit more color to this look before I add liner and lashes. So I am going to go into the, should I do the purple shade or should I do the blue shade? I think I'm going to go into the purple shade, and I'm going to put that on my lower lash line. Alright, and just for shits and giggles, I am going to go into the blue, and I'm just going to pop that right on the inner portion of my lower lash line, just to kind of add a fun pop of color, kind of like that right there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put on liner and lashes, and I'll be right back to give you guys my final thoughts on the Manny MUA Lunar Beauty Life's a Drag eyeshadow palette. Alright guys, so this is the look with lashes, liner, and I did put a lip on, and I also put a little bit of the shade Legendary. I put it as a brow bone highlight, and what I'm going to do last is I'm actually going to try Legendary as a cheekbone highlight as well. Okay, yeah, this is a really pretty cheekbone highlight. Alright guys, so this is the final look. I have Lunar Beauty on my eyes, I have it on my brow bone, and my cheeks as well. So I would have to give this product a thumbs up, you guys. This is a really good palette. Number one, it's pigmented. It's really pigmented, and you know, I have a deeper skin tone, and it's showing up on my skin tone. It's really good. So my favorite shades in the palette have to be definitely the purple and this shade Beat right here, Beat and Pageant Queen. Those are like my two favorite colors in this palette so far. I really like all of the neutral shades. The only color that I might see myself not using is Cake Face, but you never know. You know, you never know when you need a white, and it's a pretty good white from what I've swatched. So definitely, it's a nice, well-rounded palette. It's good for somebody, you know, of course, who wants more of the neutral side, more of the, you know, to play on the safe side every day, and then you have your colors that you can kind of play and have fun with. So I definitely enjoy that palette because of that. There is literally no fallout in the palette. Like, I usually don't do my foundation first. I usually do my eyes first, but I put on my foundation first just because A, that's just how things were set up today, but also B, I wanted to test and see how exactly, you know, if there was any fallout, things like that, and how it would kind of dust off of the face. But I didn't have to worry about that whatsoever at all. Yeah, the colors really blended together really well into each other, which was really good. But overall, guys, this is definitely, in my opinion, worth the buy. Like, this is actually a eyeshadow palette that I could see myself using a lot. And again, congratulations to Manny for coming out with his first makeup product in his Lunar Beauty line. Definitely access for me, and I definitely recommend picking it up if you haven't ordered it already. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys like this little tutorial that I did for you, as well as the review. If you want to see more reviews from me like this, definitely give me a thumbs up button. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you aren't subscribed, and leave down below what types of videos that you guys would like to see from me, or if there's any products that you guys would like me to review. I will catch you guys later in the next video.